Last budget was presented in 6 months ago. In that budget, there was a big, after that budget, there was a big hue and cry over the increase in short-term capital gain and long-term capital gain. Do you think to please the investor community, do you see any changes happening there in this?
Generally, Bijesh, the finance ministers, not only in India, in any country, would never look at investors. They always look at the common people. So they don't do anything basically to increase the capital market expansions, and more so they will look at how much more taxes can I take and how can I increase the tax net, which was just done in the month of July. So it came into effect from 23rd July.
Right.
There was increase in both.
Yes.
Long-term capital gains was increased from 10% to 12.5%. Yeah. Short-term capital gains on equity was increased from 15% to 20%. Only respite was that the long-term capital gains was across all, including your real estate, everywhere it was brought down to 12.5%, and this was an increase on both the sides. So now what do you expect in 6 months? It cannot be further increased because already a lot of increases happened.
Yes.
What can probably happen to cheer the capital markets is there is another component called security transaction tax. Every time you buy and sell a stock or a bond or any security, there is a tax that is added. Yes. In last 3-4 years, this capital gains tax was not high. Short term and long term both was low. To compensate that, we had this STT, security transaction tax. If the finance minister wants to do something good to the capital market, there is this option that she can remove this STT.
Yes.
If this STT is removed, this will be a huge thing for the stock market in India, particularly because today everybody started trading into the stocks, and there is banking sector which is crying for lack of FDs. So people are not, especially the youngsters, they're not keeping FDs, they're moving all their money to either mutual funds or to the stocks. So there is a big presence of people in the stock market, and if the security transaction tax is removed, it's going to really increase and boost the sentiments for the stock market investors. Great. Maybe it can happen, it may not happen, nobody knows. Yeah. But if it happens, it will be good for the market. Other than that, nothing big that can be expected in terms of stock market investors.